everybody. It's Mrs. Rebecca here with our weekly recorded story time from the Brown Public Library. And we have a fun one today. We're going to read a book with some fruits and vegetables. Pictured in it, there's this really cool author, and I guess you would call him an illustrator, photographer. And he takes pictures of vegetables and fruits made to look like things in real life. So we'll see that in just a minute. But let's go ahead and get started with our bread and butter hellos like we always do. And we'll start with quiet and loud, just like we always do. First quiet, right? Are you guys ready to join me? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quietly as we can. In a whisper. Hello. Good job. So now the opposite. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loudly as we can in our loud voices. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello! I hope I didn't wake anyone up at your houses or at my house or in my neighborhood. All right, what should we do next? You guys know I really like to do mean and nice because I just really like making mean faces. I think it's really fun to scrunch your face up like that. So let's do that one. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as mean as we can. Hello. Good job. So now that we've been mean, let's be nice. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as nicely as we can. Ready? Hello. Yeah, like with a big smile, just very friendly, just like you would say it to one of your friends if you saw them. All right, one last pair and we'll end with the one we always end with, which is silly and serious. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as silly as we can. Let's use our whole bodies. Let's loosen up and be really silly. Ready? Hello! Good job. I bet all of you were being really silly at home. I wonder if some of you were standing up. But okay, now we should be serious. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as seriously as we can. Ready? Hello. Good job, guys. So, without further ado, I think we should get to this book. Now, this book is called Fast Food, and it's by Saxton Freeman and Joost Elfers. And you can see on the cover, there's a picture of a cucumber, I think, and that's the car, and maybe a radish driving it. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell. So if I ever get something wrong, you can let me know. And it's all different. It's all about different vegetable people and stuff trying to get somewhere. I can give a little bit away. Position myself here. Your feet can walk and run and skip, but are they best for every trip? Can you guys tell what kind of produce that is walking? It's a mushroom. With skates, a walk becomes a glide. A skateboard can extend your stride. Need something you can hold on to? A scooter might be right for you. Looks like that skateboard might actually be a snap pea, which is pretty cool. If you cannot walk about, a wheelchair is here to help you out. And this little mushroom guy is driving a wheelchair. Pedal hard aboard a bike and wheel, or add a wheel, and it's a trike. And so there you have a bicycle and a tricycle. And it looks like the wheels on both of those are made out of a fruit we like to eat. Oranges. Down snowy hills, you'll need some skis. Bundle up so you don't sneeze. Now there's green bean skis. Ice skates are for crossing ice. That's neat. The top of the mushroom sliced like that does actually look a lot like the blade on an ice skate. But on the snow, a sleigh is nice. Well, who is that? That's supposed to be Santa Claus, but it's also cauliflower. And then this, I don't know if any of you guys know what this is. Do any of you know what this is right here? I bet that your grown-ups cook with it sometimes, but I don't know if you would have ever seen it. It's called ginger. It's ginger root. But it does look a lot like a reindeer, doesn't it? It's funny, every time I ask, like, what is this in this book, there's two answers. There's one answer that is like, what's it supposed to look like? And there's another answer, which is the actual fruit or vegetable or produce that it is. So, I don't know. I think this is a really fun book. Sometimes you'll want to travel far. Maybe then you'll choose a car, which is actually a yellow pepper. It might be wise if more of us would ride together in a bus. And I think that's a yellow squash bus with lots of little radishes riding. And I don't know, I think the eyes, I hadn't really noticed before, but I think they might be like black-eyed peas or something like that. If you have heavy loads to haul, a truck will help you move them all. And there's those trucks, and they're even filled up. That's pretty cool. A fire truck speeds toward a fire, full of heroes who inspire. But fire trucks can't hesitate. When sirens wail, please stop and wait. And there is a red pepper fire truck. Trains speed along, click, clack, to all the stations on the track. And I think that is a zucchini train with a celery track. On water, it is best to float, so climb aboard your favorite boat. And they made like an ocean out of, I think it's red cabbage. I could be wrong about that one. And that's actually, I think that's an eggplant. That's the boat. Some move by motors, some by rowing. Oh, and see that's supposed to be a rowboat. And maybe that one's a canoe. It's a banana, but also a canoe. Some only when the wind is blowing. And so this is a sailboat, and it only moves where the wind can take it. If there's no rush, there's nothing finer than cruising on an ocean liner. And that ocean liner is made out of watermelon. Want to see the ocean floor? A submarine lets you explore. And you can just see the periscope is what that would be called, coming out of the submarine. To travel far and fast you fly in an airplane through the sky. So there we have you guys know this fruit, banana airplane. A helicopter chops the air. It hovers and lands anywhere. And I think that's a pear helicopter. Go by blimp or by balloon. Or take a rocket past the moon. By foot, on wheels, by air or sea, I hope that soon you'll visit me. And you can see the house and the bus and the sailboat and the bicycle and the hot air balloon, sorts of things. And that's the end. And so I have a confession. We actually don't have this particular book at our library, but I borrowed it from another library in our system, which is something all of you can do too. Anybody can request, if there's a book we don't have at our library, sometimes I might say, oh, that's such a good idea, I'll get it for our library. But other times I might say, well, we can get it from another library. That's something special we can do. And what that means is that we can get books from almost anywhere, almost any book. We will find it. So this one is one of my favorites, fast food. And that's the end. So, you know, as I was reading this book, I was realizing that I brought a prop for our song. And I've been thinking of this prop as a watermelon. And actually, I bought it at our local farmer's market right here in Northfield. And I've been thinking about it as a watermelon this whole time, but I'm realizing, you know, it doesn't have the kind of like the striping that watermelon has a lot of the time. So I'm wondering if it's possible that it's technically called something else. And if it is, I'm very sorry. And you guys should definitely have your grown-ups contact me and tell me what I was supposed to call this. But I am going to sing about it as a watermelon. And it's definitely a melon. I have no doubt about that. So the song we're going to sing, there's a lot of good songs about fruit. You know, there's Apples and Bananas by Raffi. There's that other thing we do with the watermelon and the papaya. But we're not going to do either of those today. I thought we would do something different. And so this song involves singing about the watermelon and putting it a few different places on your body. But it's important to note that you could almost do this with any kind of produce. The original song is from Jayberry, and they actually do it with green zucchini. So you do it with cucumbers, red tomatoes, yellow bananas, like whatever you think. So I'll teach you the song. It goes, watermelon, I like watermelon. Watermelon is what I like the best. Do you like it on your head? Yes, I like it on my head. On your head? On my head. Whoa! Watermelon, I like watermelon. Watermelon is what I like the best. And I'll tell you a secret. I actually like strawberries the best. But that's okay. This is a better prop. So then we say, do you like it on your nose? Sure, I like it on my nose. On your nose? On my nose. Whoa! Watermelon, I like watermelon. Watermelon is what I like the best. Do you like it on your shirt? Yes, I like it on my shirt. On your shirt? On my shirt. Whoa! Watermelon, I like watermelon. Watermelon is what I like the best. Should we do one more? Like I said, you could do this with anything in your house. Let's do one more round. And I think I'll put it on my, what's this? My shoulder this time. All right. Oh, I wanted to say one more thing. If you don't have a watermelon at home, or you might, but you probably don't have it in front of your screen right now. So when I say, whoa, you can do that. Whoa, if you don't have something to hold. I've been using the watermelon instead. Ready? Watermelon, I like watermelon. Watermelon is what I like the best. Do you like it on your shoulder? Yes, I like it on my shoulder. On your shoulder? On my shoulder. Whoa! Watermelon, I like watermelon. Watermelon is what I like the best. And let's all give ourselves a round of applause. And you can think of some things. Maybe you could think of your favorite fruit or vegetable and sing it with that. Or you could think of both. I don't know what my favorite vegetable is. Probably green beans, cooked the right way. So I think we read our book and we sang our song. Now it's time for our goodbye song. Are you guys ready to sing our goodbye song with me? It's time to say goodbye to our friends. It's time to say goodbye to our friends. Story time is done today, so come again another day. It's time to say goodbye to our friends. Bye, everybody. See you next week. Thanks for watching.